Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the talk on essential oils for sleep. I am really excited to talk about the sleep, not because I'm an expert at sleep, because I think it's a good reminder and also a good talk for myself, right? Because we've been talking a lot about nutrition and working out and stress, and now we're talking about sleep. And so for me personally, this is like my biggest challenge. So raise your hand if this is your challenge. I know everyone's sort of, well, maybe not everyone struggles in certain areas, right? But usually there's like one area where that's the person's biggest challenge, right? And it could be eating, it could be exercise, it could be stress. Although we do have a lot of stress. For me, it's always been sleep. And so this has been a really huge struggle for me. And so I'm just going to share some of the things that I've been doing. And again, like, I hope you guys never think that I'm like an expert at everything, right? Because I'm constantly growing and challenging myself and trying to be the best version of myself every single day. And that's hard, right? So for me, I know, and maybe you guys are experiencing this too, but if I don't get my sleep, like the sleep that I need and the quality and the amount, I am like not the same person. That's not putting me in position to be the best version of myself, right? Because if I get, not enough sleep, maybe I'll feel irritable or I'll make worse food choices where maybe I'd go for like the chips and salsa. That's like chips and salsa and popcorn are like my biggest things that I want to grab if I'm not feeling the best, versus, something healthier. Or maybe then I'm not drinking enough water, or you're just snapping at the kids or whatever because you're not feeling your best. So for me, and maybe you guys too, yes, thank you. Happy Mother's Day. When we sleep and we're feeling better, then we are, we show up better. And so to me, that's why sleep is important. And I have been, I have 4 kids. And so for those of you that are in that stage right now, the baby making stage and toddlers and they got kids running around. That was me for so long. And when the other moms tell you to take your naps while the kids are napping, you need to be taking your naps, right? So I was that mom where I'm like, I'm not napping. I have laundry to do. I have this to do. And as soon as the kids would go to bed, that's when I did all the laundry and clean the house. And I just sort of put myself last because I thought all these other things were really important, right? And then I started working, and then that was my prime hours, was like after the kids were in bed. And so for so long, I felt like, okay, I could sleep later, but that's not the case. Your body catches up with you. And then coupled that with Lyme disease, I was just like this huge mess. And anyway, that's what I've been working on lately. So let me show you some of the things that I've been working on, and how I've been using essential oils to support that, right? So obviously going to bed at the right time and waking up at the right time are the key things. So I think just by putting these like motions in place, like in creating triggers for like healthy sleep, it's going to help you go to bed at the right time and get a routine, and then wake up feeling more rested, and continuing the cycle of feeling good and working out and eating right and all that. Again, excuse all the noise. We have workers here 7 days a week. So the kids are home, my husband's at a lacrosse game, and we could have people walking in anytime. Okay, so lavender is like the oil of relaxation and calming, and a lot of people use that to help with their sleep, right? So that's the first thing that you can use. You can diffuse it. You can put it on your feet at night. We have diffusers in every room. So we have one on my side of the bed. Actually, we have one on my husband's side too, because we like to diffuse different things, but we didn't hook his up yet. Grace has hers, and then the boys, they all share a room, so they have one in their room. And so every room gets their own diffuser. That's like a non-negotiable, right? So lavender is an awesome oil to start with. And also, as I'm talking, I'd love to hear what works for you guys, so I can get ideas, and also we can share. If like we've been talking about oils for a while now, everyone's body chemistry is different, so everyone reacts differently to the oil. So for some people, lavender is their go-to for sleep, and other people, they'll say that does not work for me, and they need something different. So if you tried an oil and it's not like the best, for you, that's okay. Try another one. And that's why I love this community, because we can talk and share and say what's working for you, and what, you know, we can help each other out, right? Okay, so lavender, and then, you know, another really good one is cedarwood. And I actually love, love, love the way this one smells. Like, it is seriously amazing. So you can actually rub this right on your feet, which I love to do, and I love to diffuse it. This with serenity and lavender is beautiful. Like, I love it. I don't know why. I'm drawn to it. I need it. This is the one that my body needs. It smells so good, and my husband loves it too. So I'll diffuse this while we're getting ready for bed, and then when we come into our room, it's like, it just smells really, really, really serene and really good. So Serenity, we've talked about Serenity multiple times. It's the restful blend. It is made like for basically sleep. So you can like diffuse it, put it on your feet. You can spray your pillows. You know, you can make a happy, or not happy spray, the restful sleep, the happy sleep spray, and spray your kids' pillows. You could put a drop of oil on the pillowcase. When I first got started with oils, I'm like, wouldn't that ruin the pillowcase? And it doesn't leave any marks or anything. So you can do that. So someone's saying lavender and Serenity with Easy Air. So in the US, it's Breathe. And yes, that's a good one. For sleeping, and 2 drops of Vevder works well for my kids too. Yes, and Vevder's on my list. And I've been doing Breathe in my son's room also lately because of respiratory issues. So getting that extra breathe in is awesome. Also, if you or your spouse snores, putting Breathe in their diffuser is also going to help, because it will help with obviously breathing. And then because of that, and there's no snoring, you will both be getting a better night's sleep. So some women are really appreciative of that. They're like husband snores or something. Someone else says they take the Serenity capsules. Yes, we're going to talk about that. And then Serenity, Breathe, and Eucalyptus. Yeah, those are awesome oils. Keep some comments coming. Roman chamomile. Oh, I forgot to grab that one. That one's especially great to use with little kids too. I don't love the smell of it, but it's really, really, really calming. And a side note, if you have a bee sting, Roman chamomile works really well. You can just put it right in the bee sting. So that's good to have for the summertime coming up. Again, you need to find what oils work in combination with your body. So Vevder, someone said in the comments that they like the Vevder, but Vevder is very grounding and relaxing, and it helps to reduce like the mental chaos that's going on in our body. When I first got my Vevder, I actually was about to call doTERRA because I'm like, I think something's wrong with my bottle, because it was so thick, like I couldn't get it out of the bottle. And so let me know if like that happened to you too. And I was like, something's wrong with my oil. And I found out it's just like the thickest oil and really, really, really hard to get out. Like if you were to hold it, it would take us like a long time to get out. And so I don't really want to sit there that long, and I don't have that patience for that. So I bought this dropper, and then you can just do this to get like 1 drop out. Or you can mix it with coconut oil if you want to dilute it even more. So I don't remember where I got this dropper from. Probably one of those accessory stores, Oil Life, Share Oils, Amazon, something like that. And so anyway, this is great to have. So you can just put it right in there. You don't have to wait. And then another person said, and this is the last thing I was going to talk about, was this Serenity Sleep Gel. So we have the, Serenity in a soft gel that you could take 30 minutes before you go to bed, and that's going to help put you, in a better sleep, a more restful sleep. So some of these oils help you to fall asleep faster, right? And some help keep that deep sleep. And both are really important to your quality of sleep, obviously, and waking up feeling more refreshed, right? So again, these are to help support your sleep, but there's also like going to bed at the right time. Again, waking up at a good time. Over the years, I used to go to bed so late, like 1 or 2 in the morning, because I had so much to do, right? And now I'm getting a lot better. Like 11 o'clock would be like the latest. So again, it's like baby steps. I'm not perfect at like 9. I'd love to be in bed by 9 or 10, but we still have a lot to do. And so that's the one area I'm struggling on. So I will use this to help keep myself accountable and to continue using my oils to help support that. And also just taking accountability of putting myself to bed. Everything else can wait, right? Use my oils to focus and relax and not worry about whatever didn't get done, right? There's always tomorrow. So I hope you guys have an awesome day. Again, leave a comment to let me know what you guys use for sleep and how it's been helping, and we can support each other with our health. Have a great day. Bye, everyone.